Right face. Post. Yeah. Class, take seats.
The guest speaker for today's ceremony will be our very own Information Systems Technician, Master Chief, IDW, parachute jumper, roller.
Thanks, everyone. Morning, ITs!
Morning, Master Chief!
Awesome day. Y'all did wait a minute here. Families, friends, thank y'all for being here. Do we have any veterans here today? I know at least one right here. Sir, please rise. So families, thank you for your service as well, because you're the anchor to these young sailors. Wherever they go, this is the order, by the way. Reach back to your families, okay? They're your anchor, they're your rock, right? So always stay in contact with your families. It's not easy to do sometimes. For me, it was really hard being a young sailor, because we have all the cool stuff you guys have in it. But you'll find that you'll miss home no matter who you are, and always stay in contact when you can. Always reach back. It's a great thing to be able to do. So most of you guys, good news, bad news, great day. Families, back to you. 19 weeks for the most intense training Navy has to offer. What these sailors have learned in 19 weeks typically takes a year in the outside world, the civilian world. They certify in A+. They've got to do the Navy core skills to become an IT in the Navy, right? So good bit of you have about 4 or 5 more months left here, right? So a couple of things can happen. A, avoid my office, right? That's a problem, okay, usually. But maintain your studies. It wasn't easy to get where you're at now. Keep it going. Keep charging forward. For those of you who are leaving, a couple of carriers out there, a couple of an amphib, when you graduate from sea school, it's really important that you do your job. Now, to me, doing your job is not just me showing up at muster and going to the radio and working. Doing your job is being the best sailor you can be. Every aspect of being a good sailor. So doing your job is doing more than your job. Now, I say this a lot, but it makes perfect sense. And that is, when you get to that ship, that first command, find a mentor, talk to your mentor daily. That mentor should be the sailor doing all the right things, even when no one's looking. Okay? All the time. That's got to happen for you to be a success. Okay? Everyone's formula for success is different. But there's a couple of traits that apply to every one of us. And I talk about attitude a lot. Anytime you hear me say the word attitude, but I love attitude because, you don't need to be the smartest guy in the room, not the smartest guy in the room right here, but the attitude has helped me through. And I'll tell you that the attitude will take you far. I'll revisit that in a minute. Have fun out there. Have carriers with you. See the sights. Some of you go to Japan. A lot of sailors get in trouble in Japan. Hey, take care of your buddy, your shipmates, right? Your ambassadors of the United States Navy and the United States of America. So always behave and do what's right. Not a long speech, but the attitude thing to me, ask any chief out there, any officer out there, they'd rather serve with a sailor who has the right attitude than someone that does not. Doesn't matter how smart you are, how fast you run, it's the attitude that's going to bring you through. I was reading a quote yesterday, and it's just kind of something to think about when you leave here. And I'll leave with this last final thought, and that is, the attitude you have, no matter what you're doing, the attitude will determine the outcome. That makes sense to anybody? You see where I'm going with this? Okay, so get there with that hard charging attitude, do your best every day, you go far in the Navy. 4 years, sign up 4 years. end up doing 30. So you never know. Never waste a day, right? Have that great attitude and you go far. And all that, fair winds, falling seas. Thank you very much.
Corey Station, attention to the sales street. I,
The United States sailor. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and I will obey the orders of those appointed over me. I represent the fighting spirit of the Navy, and those who have gone before me to defend freedom and democracy around the world. I proudly serve my country's Navy combat team with honor, courage, and commitment. I am committed to excellence and the fair treatment of all.
guests, please rise for the departure. For the official departure. Corey Station, carry on. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony for today. Really appreciate you coming out, supporting your sailors. Please give them a quick round of applause. Shake your-